All right, we are live. Okay, hold on. It's just so funny. There we go. Instagram to link up and go live. We are ready to rock and roll, guys. All right. We're gonna only have about a half hour session today because I'm gonna be jumping on to the agents that are in on my team. They prospect on a platform called Discord, and I'm going to join them on Discord today at about 9 o'clock. So it's 8:30. So we're gonna make some calls today, some commercial expireds. I'm gonna probably save the other expire. I should probably call those today, but you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna pivot. Yeah, I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna call these today, even though they have not been bearing me fruit. These are residential expireds. So I'm actually getting them at an early time. It's 8:30. I normally start calling around 9 because I'm late because I call commercials first. Quote of the day, Deepak, you must find the place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. Cool. All right. That is my dialer. Welcome to Wave. All right. Let me just say a quick prayer. We're ready to go. Thank you, God, for using me as a channel and a vessel to do your work and help these sellers. Thank you for guiding my tongue as I speak and connect with people that are in a hardship, and allow me to be the one to help them and let your will be done. And I ask that in your name, in the name of Jesus. Amen. Let's go. All right. So, so again, today we're going to be it's only going to be a half hour. We're going to call some residential expireds right now. Amen, brother. Hell yeah. That's what we do. Gotta, listen, we gotta be that vessel for God to talk to us through. So, as long as my tongue is guided by him, I'm good. I should say heck, I shouldn't say hell, I know. That's my bad. Alright, we're gonna start calling right now, so we're dialing. Now there is a decent bit of expireds today, so let us see. Alright, I'm already getting p I'm already getting people that see my call and it says, "Please," they're texting me, "Please text me." It's like, "No, I'm gonna talk on the phone today." Today, we're gonna talk. Alright, so it's ringing. There was a good bit of it residential expireds today, so hi, good morning. You said this is Gladys? Oh, hey, Gladys. Gladys, this is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale, over on s okay. That was a quick we're not looking to s bam. Well, happy Friday, guys. She said, "This is Gladys." I said, "Yeah, this is Hi, Gladys, this is Daniel." She said, "If you're an agent, we're not looking to sell the property, and we're not selling it." Click. Well, alrighty then. That's still a contact though, guys. So, all right, we're ringing. There was a good bit today of expireds residential, and I normally don't call them because I have not been they just haven't been good. So I've been pivoting to probates, and I'm actually getting more today, probates. So I'll be able to call them. I might actually jump on tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. If I do, you'll see me. I'll be streaming live. But I've been pivoting to probates and commercial, um, expireds and my circle, which has definitely fed me. Which reminds me, I have to call. So I have 2 92-year-old owners who are gonna be listing a home. I already have the paperwork signed, but then one of them went into the hospital, Wednesday, and it delayed everything, so but that's okay, we're here to help. We're here to serve. I said she was all worried. I said, "What are you worried about, Perry? Don't worry about it." I said, "Your health is more important than a house." Imagine you're an agent, you say that. You actually mean it. That's why we're here, guys. Why we're here. So that'll go on the market eventually. It's just we just need to take photos, that's all. And we did an estate sale for it, so we're good there. Hello? No. Alright, so that's no one. That's okay, we'll keep going. Somebody's gonna pick up. There is a lot of yes, sir. Okay, cool. This is confirming a showing. Oh, my eye's bugging. Confirming a showing for tomorrow for a 1.7 million. I'm gonna be showing it tomorrow. Hello? Hello, sir? Can you hear me? Oh, yes. Yes, sir. I understand. Okay, that guy was like, "You should not be calling me. I'm on the DNC." So whenever you get DNC, I just, again, I fall into, "Sir, ma'am, my apologies. I don't wanna have any issues with anybody." So that's basically what I do. I just really turn into the most polite person on planet Earth. It's interesting. See, so it's 8 I started these at, like, 8:30, and I don't wanna call expires at 7:30 in the morning because I don't wanna get a f "Hello?" "Yes, hello, sir." "Yes, my name is Daniel, sir. I'm actually a real estate broker right in the area. I just wanted to reach out regarding the property that was for sale on Pine Street." You and everybody else, right? How does it feel to be the mayor of Elizabeth? You never thought you'd be that, huh? Listen, and I appreciate you saying that. I saw a nice house. It's a 3 fam, correct? Yeah. I have the rents here. I have all the info. It just looked like it didn't sell, and I wanted to reach out and see if selling it was still important to you, or did something change? Okay. Oh, so you had okay, so you had offers on the property. I see a list price of 539. Were they in that ballpark? Oh, they were higher. Oh, interesting. And, is there a reason you didn't take them? Okay. So you just really wanted to see what the market was gonna give you for the property. I don't It sounds like you didn't even really have any interest in selling it. Hmm, interesting. Okay. Well, I say interesting because the people so I'll share with you. We work with people that are actually looking to sell the property, and it sounds like the age I mean, one of the first questions I would have asked you was why what is the reason you're looking to sell the property? Is there a particular reason? Okay. Well, to be frank with you, there's a cost that comes with listing property between photos, MLS, websites, portals, and then most importantly, Mr. Seller, it's time. Yeah. What's funny? I just so I wrote all right. I know. I fell into Mr. Maddox, I know, yeah. I fell into so I coach agents in the morning, and one of the things I always do is when I am acting as a seller, I say, "Mr. Seller," or I'm acting as an agent, I say, "Mr. Seller." And I did that right here, and I have your I have your name here. I have all your info here. Yeah. That's funny. Okay. No, well, again, I think that yeah, you were j and there's nothing wrong with it, sir. I mean, Mr. Maddox, it's fine. I sometimes people do that, and there's agents that are open to listing a property knowing that the seller's probably not gonna sell it. They just wanna see what they can get, but, they get desperate for a listing, and that's that's part of it, I guess. That's not how myself and my team operate. No, that's totally fair, totally get it, and you're not wrong for doing it. No, I just wanted to I'm just sharing with you that the sellers that we work with, they're pretty they wanna sell the property, and when we bring them offers that are bona fide qualified and the buyers are ready, willing, and able to purchase, like, we go over together as a team, which one's gonna be yeah, which one whether it's the highest one, it doesn't matter, either or. Mhm. Okay, all good, sir. Yeah, I think that, yeah, it sounds like you're definitely gonna keep it, you're not selling it. Pass it to your kids, that's the best thing I could say for you to do. Pass it to your kids. You bet. All good, sir. Okay. Alright. Wow, so that should have been like a 5-minute conversation turned into like a 10 to 15-minute one. He's not motivated. He just wanted to see what he can get for the property, and then when he got offers at or even above what he had, he's like, we're gonna keep it," 'cause he's gonna thinking it's just gonna keep going up. Hello? Yes. Hello, so I was calling about the property that was for sale on Pine Street. On Pine Street? Oh, seems like I might have a wrong number. I'm sorry about that. Oh, okay. Is this Tyrone? Oh, it's his brother. Okay. Yeah, the reason I was calling, sir, it looked like it was on the market for a while, and then it came off, and that's why I just wanted to reach out and see, if selling it was still important to you. Okay, and if you don't mind me asking, was there a reason you were even looking to sell it, or you thinking it's just changed and you're gonna keep it? Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so if you had yeah, so if you so just so I understand, sir, if you had an offer that was reasonable and acceptable to you and your brother, do you think you'd sell it, or you're thinking, "You know what, we're just gonna keep it forever?" Gotcha. Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate the time. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay. Alright. I didn't wanna do this one because it's in an area that I'm not gonna travel to, so that's why I was like, "Meh." Um, I really didn't push for it. I should have deleted this one, but I didn't. So oh, this is land for 3,000,000 that somebody's calling me back on. Let's see the answer. I'm calling them back. They must have picked up while I was on the phone. It's in Montclair, it's 3,000,000 bucks. It's land. Nope, bad number. This one they're trying to flip, so just so you guys know, they bought this land for 1,000,000 bucks about 6 months ago. Now they're trying to flip it for 3,000,000, and I wanna call and find out what makes them think that it's now increased $2,000,000 just by buying it, uh, and keeping it for 6 months. I'm always curious. Always, always, always. Always, always, always. So that other one, it was in an area that was like an hour and a half away, and I wasn't gonna it I wasn't interested in it, so that's why I didn't really push. But normally I would push and just get the brother on the phone. Nope. So hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that looked Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello, ma'am? Okay, there yes, ma'am. My name is Daniel. I hope I'm calling the right number. There was a property that was for sale on Bartholdi Ave in Greenville, in Jersey City. I was trying to reach out to the owner of that property, ma'am. I'm Daniel. I'm an agent right in the area. Oh, did I call a wrong number, ma'am? Okay. Alright, so we got a tenant there, and she said, "Do not call my number ever, ever again." Alright. She's also on the DNC, so I don't mess with that. When I see DNCs and they're on the DNC, I'll be the nicest guy on planet Earth so they don't, um, do anything. And with these 2 and 3 fams, you're gonna get tenants. It's unfortunate, but you will, 'cause systems like hello? Hey, good morning, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a two-family that was for sale. It was over on Bostwick Ave in Greenville. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, sir? That would be great if you could. Thank you. I'm Daniel, and I'll give you my last name. It's M as in Mary, E, S as in Sam, ROB as in boy, IAN as in Nancy. And I'm actually a broker. Yeah, I'm a broker with EXP. If he can call me at 973-255 8714. That's a direct line. It's right to my cell. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Awesome. Bye-bye. Alright, so it's an LLC, and usually these LLC numbers are wrong. So this was the guy's office. So this LLC has come on, fucking hold on. We're gonna do call back. This is the owner's office. They took my info down. Alright, cool. So, when I see LLCs, just so you know, guys, and I get the actual owner or their office. I'm gonna leave my name and number because they usually have more than one property. So a quick key before I continue to call, 'cause there's a good pickup rate. This is good. Actually, I'm gonna click it and keep going. If you find that you run into a seller that has more than one property, I tend to like to I tend to like to say to them, "Well, let's start with 1, and I know you're gonna be happy with the one that I work with. Once we're done, we can talk about the others." And that eases it as it shows that I'm not greedy. Now, hello? I've had owners say to me, "Wow, oh, well, how about we just but I really wanna get the other one sold. Let's just get we can let's do 2." And I've had that happen, but I always like to start with 1. You never know. It was a good pickup rate today. We had 4 pickups in 20 minutes? 20? Yeah. And for those listening, I have a team of 40, like 5, and it's growing by the month. It's awesome. I'll have probably 60. It's just, I love teaching, and because of it, agents, they'd love to kind of wanna be in my orbit. I'm gonna be jumping on with some of my agents, that are on my team. I shouldn't say my agents, agents that are on my team at 9. We prospect in a place called Discord. They do. And today, I'm gonna jump in with them so they can set appointments and such. I usually do it here for about 2 to 3 hours, but I'm gonna do it in Discord too. So, I'll only be here for another 10 minutes. But normally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and even some Fridays, I will be here for 2 to 3 hours, so you guys can hear me. So, yeah. Hello? Hi. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale on Main Street in Urbana. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, well, I saw it online, was a little confused because it looks like it didn't sell, and the property looks in really good condition, so I just wanted to ask, I mean, what happened? What do you think stopped this property? I mean, I see it right here. Did you pull it off the market? Okay. Ah, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Well, it's a phrase I say a lot is life gets in the way. I understand. That's again, that's why I wanted to just ask. This home, was a little confused and wanted to see, if selling it was still important to you. Mhm. I understand. Yeah, well, I know the area well. I actually grew up in the next town over. Yeah. Okay. So, if I'm hearing you right, ma'am, and I'm Daniel, by the way, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Okay, Zelia. Good to connect with you, Zelia. Yeah, if I'm hearing you right, it's not that you don't want to sell it, it's just this is not the right time because of some circumstances that happened in the family. Got it. Yeah, and I again, understand completely. Yes. Well, Yeah, and a real quick question, were you happy, excuse me, when you had the property on the market, did you have offers that came in? Wow, okay. Were you happy with your agent? Doesn't sound like you really were. Ooh, okay. Well, let me be the first to say that that is not how the process should normally go. Got it. Okay. And, like, again, I appreciate you sharing that with me, I do, especially considering what you have going on. Ah, okay. And, yeah, I figured you might be at work. It's a hard time to call, but I'll share with you this before we go. Excuse me. Zelia, it sounds like at some point you're definitely gonna be putting the property on the market. It just sounds like now is not that time because of what's happening. Is that right? Okay. And that's fine. Here's what I'd like to do, and obviously it's with your permission. I'll send you my information. You take a look at us and research us. And when I say us, it's myself and my team. I'm a team of about 40 to 45 right now across the country. So any properties that we list, all of them get them. We do that. I send you that information, you research us, and there's no rush with this, but what I'd like to do is maybe just give you a ring after the weekend to make sure of 2 things. Number 1, you'd actually receive the email, and then number 2, if you have any questions regarding what you saw. And then that way, we have a nice soft introduction. When you're ready, we can get started. At least you know now who you'd be comfortable working with. And I can even provide you some references as well if you wanna check us out and speak to some past clients that had the pleasure of, working with us and getting sold and getting on to their next destination. Does that sound fair to you? Perfect. Okay. Whenever you're ready, I'll take an email, and then I'll send it over to you via email. Okay? Mhm. Okay. Perfect. Very easy. Okay. I know you have to run, but I just wanna say thank you for giving me the time this morning, picking up the phone. I know you're probably very, popular right now, but I just wanted to say thanks, and, it'll get better. The situation will get better. Time tends to do that, and, again, with whatever I can do, I will help you, sending your family thoughts of courage and strength as you're moving through this time, and, yeah, you're welcome. And it'd be a pleasure to work with you and your family to get this done for you, okay? But it'll all be in the right time. We're not worried about time, okay? That's my pleasure, Zelia. I'll get that out to you today. You bet. Bye. Okay. So, let me just grab a quick cup of coffee, and I will highlight what just happened. Okay. So, they had a I don't even wanna get into the situation, but a personal situation within the family, and, they're not ready to list the property now, but they will. So that's not an objection, guys, that is a condition. It's they can't list it. Because of that, I lay groundwork, planting a seed. Now the seed's gonna germinate and nurture, and I'm gonna nurture it. Instead of just trying to take, they needed some empathy, and I gave it to them genuinely, and She was very appreciative of it, and so now what we do is we just follow up with them. I'll send them my pre-list package. It has references on there, and what she can do is research us, which she will do, and she'll see who we are, and again, um, that's the groundwork that we lay. Again, visualize it like we're planting a seed, and now you have to let the seed grow. They weren't ready right now, but I'm imagining all the agents that are calling them are trying to take the listing either way. They're probably not even listening to her. Hello? Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over on 47th Street. It's in Union City. It was a building for sale. Uh, did I happen to reach the owner of that, or do I have a wrong number? Wrong number. Okay, sorry about that, sir. Okay, alright. No, guys, normally when I get a wrong number like that, I'll ask them, "Hey, I got you on the phone. I'm a real estate broker. Is there anything I can do to help you?" But when they're on the DNC and the DNC has been very active at people saying, "I'm gonna tell on you." So I don't ask them that. I just, say, "Hey, I'm sorry about that. Very nice," and then I hang up. So again, alright, so this is a guy calling me back, or I'm calling him back. So again, just to reiterate, guys, she couldn't sell. They're not in a position to sell right now. Everybody's calling her and trying to take the listing. All I did was just give some empathy, share with her, "Hey, whenever you're ready, because it sounds like it's gonna be in a few months, you're definitely gonna sell the property," which she is. They're gonna definitely sell it, but just not now. And she was very appreciative of the fact that, "Look, I said it to her. I said, 'Hey, let me just, send in strength and courage to you and your family as you move through this challenging time,'" and she was really appreciative of that. It took her back a bit, because 'cause I'd imagine every other agent that's calling her right now, as I am, is trying to just take the listing, and I'm not, because they're not ready, but she will in a few months. So now she has my info. She's done research. I will follow up with her. I have her email, so now she's gonna be in my drip, and I'm gonna follow up with her on Monday. What did you get a chance to review the email? What about it do you have questions about? And then that's it. "Hey, I know that this isn't the right time because you have these things to work out with your family, but let's keep in touch. And if there's any questions that you have, I'll be happy to answer them. And when you are ready to get the property on the market with you and your siblings, we'll all sit down together as a team and figure out how to get this done this time." It's just simple, guys. Very simple. But you just have to read the room, man. Gotta read the room. She said that so many agents were calling her, and we can't sell the property. Now, I don't know how many other ones did what I did and got her email and her info. I would probably say either none or maybe one, but it's okay. That's what we do here. We serve and we give, we don't take. Thanks, brother. Trich. I d I'm gonna imagine your name is Trich, or if you're not Trich, but I appreciate that. Yeah, brother, that's all we do here. Like, we're not here to just take listings. We're here to help the public, and everybody's situation's different. They had something happening in the family, so we work around it in a serving sense, not a taking sense, and you will build ridiculous relation you know what you're gonna build? Raving fans that way. Have you ever talked to some of my people that have done multiple transactions with me? They rave about me. I'm not saying this to pump myself up. It's true. The ones that I use as references on my pre-list package, I encourage people who haven't worked with me to call them because I know they're gonna rave about me. I'd encourage you guys if you when in your pre-list package, put references in there and don't make it your friends. Make it it's still ringing, so you guys know we're dialing, it's just not, nobody's picking up. Um, put it as clients that you've had a really good relation that you had a good relationship with, that you had a really good experience. Name and number. 2 of mine are doctors, so I put doctor there. So when I send that out to a seller, you think that carries some cachet that I have a doctor who's gonna refer and say a nice thing about me? Damn right. So just little tidbits, guys, little tidbits. Hello? Ah, went to voicemail. Alright, I'm gonna do this for about another 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm gonna jump on whoever's on, guys, I'm gonna jump on Keelan's. "Yes, hello, ma'am." "Hi, ma'am. My name is" "Hi, ma'am. My name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale, building actually, over on East 26th Street, Patterson. Did I did I happen to reach the owner of that?" "Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, ma'am." "Okay." Fuck, man. What is everybody on the DNC now? Jeez Louise. Um, 6832. Let me just delete that. I'm gonna be on Keelan's, we're gonna Keelan and, Tom, and then we're on a Discord where we all prospect together. I generally do it here for 2 to 3 hours, but today I'm gonna jump on there because there's some agents there, that they said that they want to hear me prospect, so I'm gonna do that in about 5, maybe 5, 10 minutes. So, and if any of you were interested in that, let me know and I'll send you the link. You guys can jump on and listen to us prospect. It's awesome. It's better than a Zoom. Better than a Zoom. Is that Josh I see here? Is that 6 AM, brother, and you're sitting here on Eastern Time? Uh, it will not because, it's not on IG Live, brother, because with, Discord, the camera runs through Discord, so, um well, you know what? Hang on, let me think about it. I have a laptop here and a thing here. I wonder if I can do Instagram and Discord. Trich, I'm gonna say, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. I I don't think so. But, listen, brother, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, at least I am on here, and sometimes I'm on here, uh, Saturday morning. I don't know if I'm gonna be on tomorrow morning. We have a showing at 12, for one of my big listings. So, I don't know because 'cause I'm gonna be on Discord, so but I can give you the link to Discord if you wanna DM me, brother. Um, DM me your email, and I'll send you the link to the Discord. Alright? Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, I love this, Trish. Give me your email, DM me your email, um, or text it to me. I mean, again, but my work phone's right here. It's 973-255-8714. That's my work phone. Appreciate you, brother. Listen, man, you get into that room, you're in a room with young guys who are crushing appointments, and most of them are on my team, but uh-oh, I got another agent hitting me up. Somebody was watching on YouTube. Cool. Love that. Hello? Hello? Yes, sir. Trich, is that you? Is Rob, is that you? I'm not sure if that is you, Rob, but if it is, it's a pleasure, brother. And I'm glad to have you. Yeah, we'll definitely, yeah, just jump on and watch. Love that. Hello. I love it. Yes, sir. Hi, I was looking for Dennis. Yeah, hey Dennis. My name is Daniel. I'm actually a local broker right in the area. Was just reaching out to you regarding a property that looks like it was for sale. It was over in North Plainfield. Okay. How many called you today? That's it? Wow. 25 agents are working today out of 10,000 in the area? That's crazy. Oh, I can imagine what you're hearing. I am a broker, yes. I just listen, I'm looking at a really nice home here. Looks like it came off the market as like it didn't sell. I just wanted to reach out and see what happened. And if selling is still important to you. Okay. Ah, that could be that's problematic. Okay. All right. So you guys were looking to move to a different area altogether, but the purchase of the new home is contingent on the sale of this one. Okay, got it. And you sounds like you weren't able to do that. Okay. Yep. Question for you. Yeah, I mean, look, again, if you don't mind me asking, uh, so did you were you even able to find a home or that didn't happen? Okay, so all right. Yeah, it's no, it's not that it's impossible. It's challenging right now in this market. I'm not gonna sit and say that it's not, as I'm sure you just figured out. Contingent sales are challenging in this market. Well, if you're moving into an area and selling is never gonna be the issue, which I'm sure you probably figured out. You had the sale. It's finding the next property. Yeah. If and share with me, Dennis, like, what was the reason you were looking to move? You have a three-bed home. Were you looking to upgrade? Like, get a bigger home? Ah, okay. You just want a nicer area. Okay. Like, what would that mean to you if we were actually so let's say we were actually able to make that happen. Like, you hire me, "Dan, let's get started." I get some of my team to because the area that you're looking for, one of my team members actually lives there. So I'd put you in touch with him, and let's say that this actually happened. You were able to find that property and move. Like, what would that mean to you? Like, tell me what like, how would your life change? Because I can hear frustration in your voice. Okay. Interesting. Well, how long ago did you purchase this property, the one that you own right now? So a while back. Did you refinance it? And well, yeah, so great question. And so the reason I'm asking that is I'm wondering if the rate that you have now on that is exactly. That's common, Dennis. Look, right now, and I don't know if you know this, and I study these things every day. It's my job as a broker. The average rate right now is 6.5 to 7%. Prime rate is 7.5. So if you were to take out like a car note or a credit card or things of that nature, a second mortgage, like a HELOC, you're getting at least prime. So now sometimes banks will offer prime minus or prime plus, depending on your credit situation and assets and things of that nature. First mortgages, your average rate right now, if you're getting a mortgage is like 6 to 6.5. You're gonna be selling this, the reason I was asking is if you have a rate, the average rate right now is 2.5 to 3% lower than what prevailing rate is, which is 6.5, 7. So the average rate right now, the statistic is 4.3%. Are you in that category? Okay, so that's not a okay. That's why I wanted to ask that. So it's not me being nosy. It's me just trying to figure out your scenario so I can help you the best I can. Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, well, look, that's my job. My job's to help you. It's never to talk into doing anything. I appreciate that. Well, again, at the same time, sometimes the questions that I ask, maybe a seller might think I'm trying to be nosy, and I'll always have to explain I'm not. There's a reason I'm asking what I'm asking. And it's really at the end of the day, then it's just to help you and your family the best I can and see if your goals and objectives are in alignment with what I can deliver for you. Okay. Well, let me ask. Right. If we were actually able to make this happen, find you the property and sell this one, is that something that you would be interested in entertaining, let's say in the next 30 days? Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, that's a whole whole 'nother ball game. School. Well, we could, and I think actually looking now might even be beneficial for you because if you're looking to get them into a different school district, this would be the time to start. You're almost in May. You're basically May. It's April 25th. So think about it. Say we find a property in 30 days, we go under contract, you're gonna close in, let's say, 90 days from now. So that's May, June, July. You'll be closing in the beginning of July, and you'd be into the next school district if we find the property there in just in enough time, right? Totally understand. Totally understand. Well, is that even in play anymore? Okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah. No, okay. There's a lot of moving parts here. That's a major one, though. That's a big one. Yes. Well, for lending, I was in lending for 13 years, so I understand why that's a problem. Because you may not be able to qualify for a mortgage if one of you isn't working. Okay. No, they're not gonna use unemployment. A lender will not use unemployment. So you can survive now based on what you have now, but purchasing a new property based on rates and what you need to put down and income, that is a challenge. Mhm. Got it. Yeah, no, it's that's realistic. What's the time frame, do you think, with your wife and with regard to, her job? Do you have a time frame? Better question is, do you have one? Okay. Yeah. Well, here's what I know to be true. Yes. You would it would be really, really from what I'm hearing, and again, let me just say, Dennis, I appreciate you being open and honest and candid with me regarding everything that's going on here, because there's a lot of moving parts. And then to add into it a contingent sale is it's a lot. I think the first thing that would need to happen is you need to secure your family, your wife would need to secure a job in the field that she's in. Once she has that, like, as long as it's in the same field, a lender will use, an average of the new and the old income, or just use the new one if we get an employment letter from your new employer, her new employer. Yes. Well, underwrite them, I know what they look. Yeah. But it can't be like, let's say she's a nurse and she's gonna go into accounting. You can't do that. The lender's gonna want at least a year or 2 of consistent income with her new career. But if you're moving nurse to nurse, it's just one job to another, they'll use the you get what's called an employment letter, a verification of employment letter, and that will be we could use that because 'cause it'll state your salary and any kind of benefits and then, bonuses. We can use that. So once we get that, then this all can become a So here's what I'd like to do, with your permission. I'll take your email down and send you what's called my pre-list package. Now, what this is it's only like 3 or 4 sheets. It explains who I am, some of our track record, references, if you'd like to call some of the past clients that we've worked with, that we didn't even know had the same scenario. I mean, a lot of them had the same scenario as you, and we were able to help them out, and they wrote some nice things about us, on a on a review. And if you would like to call them, their phone number to check us out. It's really just to verify we are who we say we are. I'll send you that. We keep in touch with each other. You let me know how things are going with your wife's job. Once that gets secured, it's all systems go. We can actually make this happen for you. Okay? And I wouldn't say that if I didn't think it would happen. I'm confident in that. Does that sound fair to you? Okay, perfect. Let me just grab a pencil. What's your email? Okay, got it. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate the time. Thank you for giving me the information, but more importantly, just being open and honest and sharing because I know that can't be easy. Considering number one, I'm a stranger, but number two, more importantly, is you've been getting calls with a ton of people today. So for you to share that info with me, I really appreciate it. I want to say thanks. Yeah, we're here to help you. Yep, but there's a process that needs to happen, and again, it's like putting a puzzle together. We're putting the edges of the puzzle together. We're doing the border, and then once we get that done with the job, then we put the puzzle together from the inside out, and then we'll get the property on the market. We'll find the other one and get you to where you need to go. Sound good? Awesome. No, I appreciate you, Dennis. Thanks again. Again, you're like the mayor of North Plainfield today, so I can imagine how many calls you're getting. You got it, my friend. All right, that email will come out today. What I'll do is follow up with you to make sure that number 1, you received it, and then number 2, if you have any questions regarding it. Okay? Yeah, that'll be Monday. I'll reconnect with you on Monday. Take the weekend, think about it, and well, not even think about it. Take a weekend, research us, and I'll reach out on Monday and see if you have any questions. Perfect. Enjoy the day. Bye. All right. So, let me just highlight that before I go. It's 9:25. I told Keelan I'd be on at 9 o'clock. Um, contingent sale. The purchase of the new sale is I'm sorry, brother. I know. Looking for the Discord link. I know. Sorry, on a long call there, Rob. Um, hold on, brother. Hang on. So he's purchasing a new home. Has a home that he's selling, but in the process, his wife lost her job. So they're not gonna qualify from a lending perspective on the new purchase until she gets a job. So that happened. So to put this puzzle together, the sale of the property that I know I can sell it, anybody probably can. That's not the issue. The issue is purchasing the new one, finding it, and then funding it, okay? Because she lost her job. There it would be too tight from an income perspective just to have him on the loan. It's not gonna work. I heard what sh there was a rough estimate of what he made. It might work, too tight. I know it already. So but he didn't give me numbers on it, I just have an idea. So he said, he said, "We wouldn't be comfortable, purchasing if I knew that she wasn't working. She's only getting unemployment." So she has to get the job first, and once that happens, we put the property on the market, we go, we find the next one. And I would probably refer it out to one of the agents in my team because they're in the area that they wanna buy. And that's how we do this. It's gonna happen. It'll be a double sale, but it's not gonna happen right now because of what they have going on. So but we're gonna lay groundwork and get it done, man. So that's what we do here. We don't just take, we give, and at the same time, help these people because they need help. So, all right, I'm gonna jump over onto Discord. So if anybody wants that link, DM me and I will get it to you. And I'm gonna see if I can stream it live on Instagram. I'm not sure if I can, but I'm gonna try. So let's see what we got. Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all very much for Instagram Live. Thank you for Rob and everybody else that was on, um, Josh and everybody, and for YouTube. Hey, guys, if this is helpful for you and you feel like you enjoy hearing me talk to sellers and set appointments or lay groundwork for the future for sales, because today was really the calls that happened today are planting seeds for future sales. That's all. Helping the sellers because we can't help them right now with what they need, but we can help them in the future. So that's what today was. And if you find this is really helpful for you, just listening to me connect with sellers, drop some comments, like and subscribe my channel. I do this basically every day, and I call different lead sources, probates, expireds, circle of influence, third party referrals, things of that nature. So if you find it helpful, drop a comment. Let me know what you think, and like and subscribe to the channel. That's the best thing I can say. So I appreciate y'all very much. Uh, We're gonna be back at some point, whether tomorrow or Monday, but love your life, and as the great and honorable, Billy Madison said, "Peace, I'm outta here."